Are you the man from Washington?
Why, yes. Chester G. Beeman, representing the Department of Interior. My card.
Then you're the one I'm supposed to meet.
Well, thank goodness. I wondered why nobody was here. And they tell me this is rather important. But I was supposed to deliver it to a man.
That's right. He's waiting across the street. Didn't want to be conspicuous.
Oh, I see. Well, that's very wise.
Shall we go?
Why, yes, of course.
Oh, excuse me. I seem to be having a little trouble.
Why, certainly.
Excuse me.
Go get the horses, Lil. I got the papers, Lil. Come on, let's go.
I hope Mr. Beeman's not sore at us.
What?
Well, for not meeting him when the train got in.
The train just left. Give him a minute to stretch his legs.
Hey, look, Pat. Hey, what happened to you?
I don't know exactly. I stepped off the train. A girl met me, and I guess she knocked me out.
A girl? Knocked you out?
Oh, I get it. She was a real knockout.
What for?
Well, I don't know. I was carrying an official document to an agent named Gallagher.
Is it gone?
Yes.
That's me. I'm Pat Gallagher. This is my partner, Stoney Crockett.
How do you do?
You say a girl met you?
Yes, the one you sent.
We didn't send any girl.
Well, what was she after?
Mr. Beeman, there's a piece of land near here that no state, federal, or territorial agents have any jurisdiction over.
It's sort of a no man's land. You see, the outlaws for hundreds of miles have been congregating in the town of Hangfire. And nobody's got the right to go in there and get them.
Oh, is that what they call the outlaw strip?
That's right, Mr. Beeman. We were waiting for orders from Washington to go into Hangfire and clean out that town. You were carrying those orders.
Well, then if the outlaws have those papers, they can continue to run free.
Yeah, well, we can't make a move without new orders.
We're right into Hangfire and get them back, Stoney.
Well, can I do anything to help? After all, it was my fault.
Yes, what did this girl look like, Mr. Beeman?
Well, she was about so tall, blonde, sort of blue-eyed.
Isn't there something particular about her that you can remember?
Well, now, let me see. Yes, her garter.
Her garter? Mr. Beeman.
Well, I've never seen one like it. It was tan with a lavender ribbon, and it had a silver dollar on it.
Hey, wait a minute. It was tan and had a lavender ribbon and a silver dollar?
That's right.
What was the date on it?
18...
It's not much to go by, Pat, but I guess that's all there is.
Stoney, we've got to work fast. Mr. Beeman, get yourself a horse here in town right over to the county seat. See Sheriff Corwin. Ask him to meet us at Burro Rock at exactly 10 o'clock on Friday morning.
Burro Rock, 10 o'clock Friday. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Goodbye. What do you want me to do, Pat?
Stoney, while I go to the bank and get some money, you get the horses ready. We're riding.
Into Hangfire?
Right. You ever hear that old saying, it takes a thief to catch a thief?
We're gonna find out?
We are.
I'm on my way.
Well, here it is, Lil. Here's where this little piece of paper is going to make us a fortune.
I sure hope you're right this time. A whole town full of outlaws.
Only one like it in the world. Before too long, there won't even be one. Well, let's get the right boys together for a meeting, and I'll lay down the law. I'll give you the deal. It's all been laid out, over a month's work. We tell you where to pull a job and when. Lil and I take half of everything you get.
A half?
50-50. We'll take over this place as our headquarters. It'll be run by Lil.
I thought this was my place.
It was. Now it's ours.
Reno, You talk mighty big for a guy who's been hanging around town for over a month not doing anything. Just what's going to make us do all of this?
A little piece of paper.
A piece of paper?
I'll give you just one peek at this. Then it's going to be tucked away where only I can find it.
It's a government order placing the strip under federal law. We've still got about 30 days until we get another one if we tear this one up.
Oh, but it's not going to be torn up.
What?
This piece of paper is my annuity. It gives me a half share in everything you do.
Just how do you figure that?
Because the minute you stop kicking in or go against my orders, this paper will be delivered to government agents. You know what that means. The very next day, they'll ride into here and clear everybody out.
That's mighty fine, Reno. As long as you've got that little piece of paper.
Don't worry, Bradshaw. I know how to hang on to it.
See what he means?
All right. You're the dealer for now. So what happens?
Lil, have you got that list of jobs I made up?
Right here, Reno.
Well, boys, we got just 30 days to make our fortune before we all scatter. All right, now, Bradshaw, this is the way it goes.
When we cross that river, Stoney, we're not federal agents anymore. We're outlaws.
Oh, it's kind of tough to think that way, Pat.
What?
Well, now, I've had real nice bringing up.
You'd never know it. Don't forget what we talked about when we get into town.
You mean about us being bank robbers?
Right. If they ever find out who we really are, we won't last 2 minutes.
Seem any different than any of the other ones.
No. Wooden fronts don't change just because there's outlaws behind them.
Well, what do we do next?
Well, I think we better find a livery stable to take care of these horses. What's this?
Look, they got an express box.
Right in broad daylight, too. Does it still seem like any other town to you, Stoney?
I guess not. I know that bald head any place. That's Zerbo.
Ah, good day, gentlemen. Something in the equine line? Or do your steeds require Zerbo's expert service? Oh, you again.
I might say the same thing.
What are you doing in this town, Zerbo?
Well, that's a rather tragic tale, gentlemen.
Yeah, I hate sad stories. I'll take care of the horses.
Yeah.
You recall my
Go on,
famous
Zipper.
product, Zerbo?
Oh, yeah.
The magic hair restorer?
I've been trying to forget it.
Well, I decided to mix the last batch in reverse, the last ingredient first, and so on down the line.
I see. Well, did it grow hair?
Luxuriantly. Each customer had a skull full of ingrown hairs.
So then they ran you out of town, huh?
Ignorance was ever unreasoning. But what about you fellas? Aren't you government agents?
Quiet. We were government agents, but we're bank robbers now. And I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't noise it around town that we were government agents. You catch me?
Why, sure. Anything for a good customer.
Wait a minute. I'm not buying any Zerbo.
No, and I'm not selling any. But, I do have a mighty fine stallion I'm anxious to dispose of. If you'll step this way, sir.
You mean, that?
That, sir, is a noble animal. Why, the blood of the chargers ridden by Arab chieftains courses through his veins.
Well, now, if he has any blood, which I doubt, it probably couldn't get through those hardened arteries. How old is he, anyway? 100?
In the prime of life, sir.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you, let me see, about, how about $50? No? Well, how about 100? Oh, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. My last offer, I'll give you $250 for him. All right? Say something.
I'll go make out a bill of sale.
Zerbo will make a deal?
Well, I bought this for $250.
That? For $250?
I'm sure you told me to spread this money around.
Not that thick.
Thanks. What for? For holding my horse.
There's one born every minute.
What do you mean, a crook?
No, a sucker.
Hey, wait a minute, Pat.
Now, here's the setup for the job you and your boys are going to pull tonight.
I didn't know we were going to pull another job.
You are. Now, the Highline Express stops for just 8 minutes at Bear Creek Junction. It's about a 6-hour ride.
There's liable to be a half a dozen guards on that train.
You can handle them.
Yeah, that's easy enough for you to say, sitting back here safe where nobody can touch you.
It's locked up.
Fine.
Well?
Bradshaw, I never ask any man to do something I wouldn't do myself. I'll go with you.
That's better.
No.
It's all right, honey. It's only a short ride. Besides, I need the exercise.
All right, I'll see you outside.
I don't want you to go.
Oh, you're not worried about me, are you, Lil? After all, if I don't come back, there's all that money in the safe.
Oh.
You hadn't thought about that.
I was thinking about you.
Sure. See you in the morning.
Reno, what about that government paper?
What about it?
Well, hadn't you better leave it with me to be safe?
It'll be safe enough. You know, Lil, I trust you, but not that far. All set. Kick him out. $500 limit.
Small game, eh?
That's right.
Boxcars. Well, what do you know? Well, there's plenty more where that came from.
Well, that beats me. Hello.
New in town?
Yeah. Me and my partner's been working in southern Kansas. Did pretty well, too. One.
Anybody explain the setup?
Setup? No.
Better come back in the office.
I'm out.
Why, he had the winning hand. 4 kings.
You say you've been working in Kansas.
Yes, we concentrate on banks. Got 10,000 from our last haul.
Pretty good.
We'll do better now that we've got a safe place to operate from.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. You know, if it weren't for us, there wouldn't be a safe place here.
What do you mean?
We've got a little piece of paper that'll keep the government out of here for 30 days. And so long as everybody in town kicks through with half of everything they take, they're safe here.
What kind of paper?
The government order putting the outlaw strip under federal law.
Could I see it?
Sorry. You'll have to take the word of the rest of the town for that. They've all seen it.
I'll take your word for it.
Now you're being sensible.
How much you say the cut was?
We get 50%.
We?
The Reno kid and me.
I've heard of him. He's made quite a name for himself. What's he mean to you?
Just a business partner. Thanks.
Don't you think it would be safer in the safe?
Maybe you're right at that. There.
I'd like to talk to this Reno. I've got some ideas.
I'll bet you have. He's out of town on a job, but he'll be back in the morning.
What's your name?
Lil.
I'll see you later, Lil.
Well, I guess I'll leave now. Our dice are kind of cold. I'll be back later.
Okay.
Thanks for all the luck. What'd you find out?
I found out who stole our orders. Reno.
Reno, eh?
Yeah, he's using to run a blackmail game here in town.
And where are the papers?
I don't know. They might be up in his office safe. We'll try cracking it tonight.
Yeah, what about the combination?
I lifted it from his girlfriend. She didn't know it. And incidentally, the date on that dollar is 1873.
Why, Mr. Gallagher.
You keep watch. Okay.
Any luck?
It's not in here.
Hey, Pat. Shh. Somebody's coming. Joe. Oh. Reno, you all right?
Yeah.
It's lucky any of us got back alive.
Come on.
That could be Reno.
Could be. It is. Stoney, it's Friday.
If we're going to keep that appointment, we better get moving.
Hey, what happened here?
A fight. Somebody tried to crack the safe and didn't get anything.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I checked.
Where'd all this extra dough come from?
Well, a couple of boys flew into town. They robbed a Kansas bank. I collected our cut.
Just like that.
Just like that. It's been a bonanza ever since they hit town. They've been losing to everybody.
Well, nobody kicks in that easy. I gotta meet these guys.
They wanted to talk to you.
Why, you... No wonder they were so free and easy with their dough. No wonder they kicked in without a fight. This stuff is marked.
Mark, are you sure?
Yeah. Either they were too dumb to notice it, or else they're passing it for a reason.
Nobody could be that stupid.
Say these guys want to talk with me, huh? Well, I'll be only too happy to oblige. Where are they?
They're having breakfast.
I understand you're anxious to see me.
Yes, Reno. You got quite a setup here. I had some ideas about...
We'll talk about that after you explain why you're passing marked bills.
Mark?
Yeah, think fast. There better be a good reason.
I've got a good reason.
Yeah, what's that?
This. Come on, Hayden.
Let's ride.
They got my horse. Come on. Hold it. What are you stopping for?
The river. We can't cross that line.
We've got to. If they get away, none of us is safe. What? Come on!
Hold it. You're under arrest by the United States government.
It's a trap. They've got us.
They haven't got me.
Here. Wait, I want him alive.
Go get him, Pat!
Drop that gun.
Why, you double-crossing...
I mean it, Reno.
You know you don't mean this, Lil. We can make some sort of a deal.
No deals, Reno. You're finished. That's what you get for slapping a lady.
Some lady. Thanks, Lil.
Get over there. Thanks for saving my life, Lil.
You'd have done the same for me.
Yeah, guess maybe I would have. It's a fine animal you got here. Should carry a person a long ways.
You... Oh, thanks.
Good luck, Lil.
I'd call that a good day's work.
Yeah, but we still don't have authority to move into outlaw town and clean it up.
You mean Reno didn't have the papers on him?
No, they're too valuable for him to carry with him.
I wonder where he would have it.
I don't know. He wouldn't trust anybody else with him. He sure wouldn't leave town without him.
What are you getting at?
I was wondering why he tried to dry gulch me instead of making a clean getaway.
Maybe it's because you were riding his favorite horse.
Could be. Good horse like that's hard to get, isn't it, Reno? His horn's loose.
That's funny.
There's your order, Stoney. We can move into outlaw town.
Yep, and that's our engraved invitation.